Hi, welcome back to our channel. We are Chase and Melia, and we are voice teachers. We are super excited. This has been a big one that has been requested.
Highly requested.
From us. The first video that we watched of BTS was their NPR Tiny Desk.
Yes.
And we said that their first song, do you remember what that song was called?
Dynamite.
Their first song, Dynamite, had some auto-tune on it. And a lot of people had an issue with that.
Absolutely.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
They say, listen to Jungkook Doesn't Know AutoTune. And so here we are. Gonna listen to Jungkook Doesn't Know AutoTune. Jungkook is actually, I think, my favorite.
Your favorite, 100%. Yep.
Has just a killer voice.
Yeah,
I'm really excited to
totally.
listen. So some of these recordings have like a weird latency or a weird vocal delay in them, and I think we're going to skip those ones because those already kind of sound like they have a vocal effect. We're going to listen to the ones that we can really hear his voice well, and so, you know, don't worry if we skip a few.
자, 우리 아미 여러분도 다 같이 Let's go!
All right.
Wow.
I think I can hear why people, you know, look at this as like proof that he doesn't use auto-tune.
Right.
But here's the thing. When you're going for a sound,
Yeah.
you're using tools to get you that sound.
Right.
At no point, and I think we mentioned this in the video, did we say that they needed auto-tune.
Right. I
He
think that's
doesn't
the
need
difference.
auto-tune.
Right.
But auto-tune, you know, T-Pain, right?
Yeah.
Uses crazy amounts of auto-tune, and it fits. It hits.
And he raps,
And he
right?
raps.
Yeah, he doesn't
you
even
know,
sing.
But it's not even about him singing. It's about
Right.
the sound that he was going for. And
Yep.
so in Dynamite, auto-tune, you know, a lot of
Like
compression.
vocal effect. Yeah.
Vocal effects
Vocal effect, yeah.
are exactly what the song called for. And
Absolutely.
That's what they needed. So,
Totally.
you know.
But I think that what I like about this video too is just hearing kind of like his voice highlights a little bit. It's a little different to listen
Totally.
to, which is nice because I don't know that like you get that much from, you know, when you listen to a song, there's so much going on. When you listen to isolated vocals, which is what a lot of these are, like they're like isolated vocals, so it's just his voice or their voices, you really get to hear the quality of somebody's voice.
Yeah.
And we talk about like nasality and how sometimes when you remove the instruments and you remove accompaniment, your voice sounds a little nasal. I would say in this setting so far, his voice is still just so lovely.
Yeah.
Like it's still a really nice voice. I think that he does do some stuff like vowel wise and maybe even like with his vibrato to sound a little bit effecty, like he's adding a vocal effect.
Sure.
I think that's just a stylistic choice, but yeah.
Yeah, and I think one of those earlier, how straight tone
Yeah.
it was, you know, Kid could be possibly, you know, people were saying that he's natural auto-tune.
Oh, right.
You know, but that's not, he's just singing straight tone,
Right.
and then he's jumping around a bit. You know, he's a very good singer.
He's a very good singer.
That's what he does, you know, and I agree. I don't think anyone is on the other side of that
Right.
argument. I just think there's a bit of a misconception with
Auto-tune. Yeah.
And it being like a crutch for people.
No.
Ariana Grande uses auto-tune.
Right,
She's also
absolutely.
a huge megastar. She
Right.
doesn't need auto-tune.
No.
But it sounds,
Yeah.
you know, kind of electric. It gives
Yeah.
it gives your voice something that fits in with the rest of the music. So
Right.
people are going to use it if it fits with the music.
Absolutely. And it's not like an all or nothing thing. It's not
Yeah.
like they always use it every time they
Yeah,
sing.
they
It's usually
need it.
It's like with styles of songs in pop music right now.
Yep.
Let's go!
think something that he does really well is that straight tone singing. It
Yeah,
looks,
yeah.
a lot of people hold it to keep back the vibrato,
Right,
but it
right.
looks like he's just talking.
Right.
It's
Totally.
really good. It looks super easy
Yeah, absolutely. And like natural.
and very
Yeah.
natural.
Not like he's trying to suppress something.
Yeah, or holding on
Hold
to
something
it.
in. Yeah. That was really nice.
Oh,
So nice.
so good. That's so much air. Just whoo. Yeah. Ooh.
That
So
was really
good.
nice.
That was so good. You can tell he's not working very hard for
Right.
it. He's not like killing his voice
No,
to get
no,
there.
no.
He's giving it more
just
air.
like- yeah.
Popping up there. Really going na 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 na.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
It's
wonderful.
really, really nice.
Yeah.
나에게 너에게 시간이 필요할 테니까 넌 기다려야만 돼.
Look, watch his voice. Look
Yeah.
at his throat when he does this.
나에게 너에게 시간이 필요할 테니까 넌
Beautiful singing. Just
And
yeah. So nice.
And another great example too of like, if I think that's Korean. It could be Japanese, and I'm
We're
really,
really
sorry.
sorry.
But like, just another reason why I think that the language is a little more nasal than in English, and it just really aids to that sound. Don't
Yeah.
you think? Like, it sounds really
But I think instead of the language, I don't know if the language is nasal as much as like that's
How he
how
sings.
you sing and that's how
Okay,
you
okay.
speak, and that, like when people go to speech therapy, it's because they do things like
Right.
this, and they're so far back,
vocal fry
and vocal fry and all that kind of stuff. But like when
Oh,
you're
yeah.
really trying to, we talk about this a lot on the channel, being efficient,
Mm-hmm.
where you can get the most sound with the least amount of work.
Right.
Our bodies already know how to do
How to
that,
do
and
that,
our
yeah.
bodies already
true. Mm-hmm.
kind of know how to do that with our voices. So he's doing that, and it's so easy because
Right.
it's the natural way that his body uses his voice
and sings. Yeah,
and sings.
that makes sense.
Because singing, in our opinion, is the same as speaking,
As speaking, it's a natural.
or at
thing.
least should be.
Oh yeah yeah. Oh yeah 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 yeah. You are the cause of my euphoria. 한 번 더 줘. Cause of my euphoria.
I love watching him figure that out.
too.
That is exactly what I think more people need to see. Bless you. Goodness gracious, drama much. Gosh.
Right during your point.
I think that's exactly what people need to see with these singers. Like, it's not always easy. You don't always have it figured out, like, how you're going to do that run in your voice and your register. And he took the time, like, figuring that out and finding, like, the vowel
Yeah.
that kind of worked and the placement.
That's what real life singing looks like. This is what real vocalists look like, because
Yeah.
something that works a certain way on one day might not work the
Work
same the next day, and
Absolutely.
different show, and you're in a different climate. Maybe it's super
Right.
dry where you are, or super humid.
Yeah.
You have to figure that stuff out, and when you're doing stuff live like he is, like they are, you have to figure out lots of different ways to do it, and some nights it might work better than others.
Absolutely. I kind of want to listen to what he might be changing, because you can hear him change it and, like, get it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah yeah. Oh yeah 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 yeah. You are the cause of my euphoria. 한 번 더 줘. Cause of my euphoria.
So I think that the second time when he kind of gets it, he adds a lot of air and a
Yeah.
lot of energy. It seemed like he was trying to navigate like a little of a break,
Yeah.
a little break. And
Yeah.
he went like into his head voice and it sounded a little weak.
Yeah.
And so then he added a lot more air and energy and it seemed like it sounded a lot more full.
Well, I think the first one was Gloria, and the next one was and it was more of an instead of an aw.
Yeah.
I think that's a little bit what I heard.
He also adjusted his vowel.
He adjusted his vowel.
Go figure. He adjusted his air.
Oh my gosh, it was
and his
air and it was vowel? What?
I've never heard of those two
my
things when we're
gosh.
talking about singing.
Never. No, everyone's already sick of us.
No, never.
One vowel the entire time. Let's listen to it again.
That's true.
It was all the way through it.
And so
nice
easy.
singing and so easy.
Yeah.
In this clip, his body is working.
Right.
This isn't working.
Nope.
He's so loose, but he's very well supported
Yeah.
in his air
And energized.
and
yeah.
energized.
Yep.
And he's singing one vowel.
One
At a time,
vowel.
okay?
Only one. You can't sing two at a
You
time.
can't sing two.
You can't.
Pick one.
조심스레 다시 널 불러본다.
Beautiful.
내 가사를 몰라.
Living by myself, I'm gonna entertain everybody. Na 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 na.
Look at.
Wow.
Di-di-di-di-di. Na-na-na-na-na. A lot of people, when they sing, they go la 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 la. You know, this is an exaggeration.
Of course.
But it's an exaggeration of what people are actually doing.
Right.
So it's so easy. Look at this guy. He's barely moving his mouth.
Yeah.
Moving his mouth. Moving his mouse. La 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 la.
Yeah.
It's so
relaxed.
relaxed.
By myself, I'm gonna entertain everybody. Na 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 na. But sometimes I just want somebody to hold, somebody that I wanna call, and get the young love even when we old.
Ooh.
Yeah, sometimes I think that's from my hand. Bring me up when it first be my man. I will love you till the end. That's something that I did, I swear be good to you. And I'm done looking for my pictures on mine. And then the time is right, you'll be here, but for now, there no one says your love song. Whoa, sing for you, say I love you, tell you that I love you too. 온 마음을 다해 불러볼게. 내 목소리가 들린다면. Know you love me.
He's really good. He has a very nice falsetto head voice,
Yeah.
whatever you guys want to call it.
Right.
We all understand what he just did. It's he's really good at using that. He's really
Absolutely.
good at having a nice full sound. It's something that I haven't worked on in a while
right.
in my own voice.
Yeah.
And I feel like I miss that kind of stuff.
Totally.
And it makes me inspired
Yeah.
to work on it and practice and try to get better.
I think that's what's unique about BTS too,
Hmm.
is that a lot of them are pretty well
Rounded?
rounded
have a-
vocally.
Wide range. Well, we hope you liked that video. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them in the comment box below. If you like this video, please give it a like. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing. We make new videos like this every week. We're Chase and Melia. We'll see you soon.